Hello and welcome to Season 6 of CeleNation League. Before we get into it, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. In our second matchup of the day, we have the Dogs, sponsored by Ash's Bakeshop, facing off against the Gorillas, sponsored by Zane The Realtor. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Joshua Gonzalez, here joined with Tone. Tone, how you doing?
Doing fantastic. I'm excited for this game. We got a debut of a couple guys on new teams. We got Ty, his debut on the Gorillas, and Santi's debut on the Dogs. So this is going to be a really good game.
Both teams already getting at it, 2-2.
I love that Ty
It
has
hasn't even been the
69.
first minute of the game yet.
Yeah, it's going to be a high-scoring game. Both of these teams are allergic to playing defense, and they love playing, and they're addicted to playing offense. So it's going to be a very high-scoring game.
First game for the Gorillas without Shot Dog because they picked up Tyreek, and gave Shot Dog
To La
to you
Familia.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, how do you think that's going to work out?
I think it's beneficial for both teams. Oh, big three right there by Yusuf. But I think it's beneficial for both teams because Ty just didn't fit my system. I kind of depend on like high IQ, ball movement on the offensive end, and then Kyle just works perfectly in that system. And then here it's perfect for him because Yusuf likes athleticism and feeding the bigs on the pops and the little rolls and the dump downs. So Ty will get more opportunities on the Gorillas. That's why I feel like it was beneficial for both teams, this trade.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's happy. Ty's happy because Yusuf's one of his best friends, and Kyle's happy because Kyle's been one of my best friends since high school.
Yeah,
so.
Yusuf mentioned that he played with him back in the day.
He did.
Oh, good take.
Did he make? Oh, he made that?
Yeah, Silent Killer made that.
I couldn't. It didn't even look like it went in. That's how good it was.
Yeah, it was smooth.
Yeah, this is a good trap right here.
Chef to Yusuf. Look at that. Look at the Dogs trapping Yusuf, forcing him to shoot that.
Yeah, this is what you need to force Yusuf to do. Is like make him play 1-on-5. Because the less his teammates are involved, the more frustrated they will be. And then it'll be more beneficial on your end down the stretch when they need them to make a shot.
And that's where I give credit due to the Dogs. I mean, they're just really good at adjusting to teams. They literally play different defenses every game. It's just a different scheme every game. I like that, how they could adjust.
Well, I mean, Mike is a good coach. I think he went to UCF for sports science with a coaching track, so he went to school to doing that. So I can see why he has a different game plan every week. It just makes sense in his background.
Yeah, because last game they played good defense, but it wasn't nowhere near this aggressive. And look at that! They call him Silent Killer for a reason, and that's a sweet finish of the day brought to you by Ash's Bakeshop.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's really good. I just need to see like a game that's like solidifies me he's like the #1 overall pick. Like he's done like good like stat lines, but there's no like a whole Sway stat line or a Braylon stat line. Like
he needs that definitive game.
Yeah, he needs that like the marquee game that makes him like a well-known name in our league.
Right.
Because he has the talent to do it.
Tyreek can't hit.
I mean, he was open. That was a good shot.
Pass to Corbin. Corbin had a great game last game.
Mike for three. If he was at Lakeside, he's definitely making that shot. I love Mike.
Oh!
This might be the game for him.
This might be that game, that definitive game.
Especially against a champ. Yusuf's a champ. He's on a little 10-game winning streak with like the Mako, so.
Oh! E-Boss. He's a big man that can shoot.
And honestly, like I've heard that he doesn't even call himself a big. He calls himself a wing.
Yeah, a wing. And honestly, in today's age, it's hard to distinguish the two. Because they just all play the same.
Oh, Yusuf from Yusuf range.
Look at that.
That's not a best shot. That's brick of the day. Brought to you by Zane The Realtor as well. I don't know if I can call that a brick because it didn't hit anything. He didn't build the house.
I think it's any miss.
Any miss is brick of the day. Okay. We got a couple nominees so far today.
Nick couldn't hit that one.
Yeah, Nick had a great offensive game last week. He had a couple threes, a couple big layups. Oh, great cut by Ty. Yeah,
they need to look up. Corbin.
Corbin for three. Wow.
You can't give him any kind of space.
I think Gorilla's going to start a little slow because they're trying to implement Ty into their system. It's kind of tough without, like, practices and stuff like that to implement a guy they barely played with. But great take right there by Chef. People don't talk about Chef. He's a really high IQ basketball player. He knows how to get to his spots, and his place is to score mid-range or even give it to his teammates. I think he's probably averaging one of the top 5 assists in this season. I think last season he was up there as well. So he's a really talented player.
Yeah, good playmaker, good facilitator. Makes a free throw.
The 1 for 2.
Comes Dallas with the ball.
To Dalla. Dalla for 3. Wow.
Oh, man.
Great shot.
Assist of the day brought to you by
The double D connection. Dalla to Dallas.
The double D connection? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I call it the double D connection.
That's funny. Chef, looking to cook something up here.
Here we go, Pat.
Finds Pat Klein. Pat can't hit. Ooh, good
Great
rebound
hustle by Dallas. Great pass by Mike. Great ball movement by the Dogs. That's why they got a layup. Great ball movement. 3 or 4 passes and they get a layup.
That was a super good take. Timeout Gorillas here early. And with that, we'll go to Parker on the sideline to get a word. See what's going on.
It's okay. I will forgive you this time. Matchup 2 today. We got Dogs. We got Gorillas. Gorillas 2-0 on the season. Just made the recent acquisition of getting Ty for Shot Doc. I know Tone was talking about it a little bit earlier. This makes the Gorillas very big and very athletic. I think they both can play outside. They both can play inside. So the Dogs came out and tried to match their size with Chan starting today. It's looked to work, but it looks like their offense has a little more chemistry right now. So we'll see if it. Let's see what Zane had to talk with the Gorillas about. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Parker.
Thank you, Parker. That's a great analysis by Parker. And they also took out Yusuf, so I got to see.
I was about to ask that question. Why'd they take Yusuf out so early?
I just think they need to see how everybody else is going to play today. Like, you already know how Yusuf's going to play. Right. I think everybody needs to see, like, who else is going to show up and hit some shots. Like Dean, he can hit like 3 or 4 threes.
Yusuf scored 32 points last game. He was 14 of 22.
Great take by Dallas. And 1. Sweet finish of the day brought to you by Ash's Bakeshop. Buy some cookies, please.
I do not have Dallas. I don't have any of the Dog stat lines, actually. Mike, you're slacking.
I know Dallas had a great game last week because we did the Dogs game together last week. He had a great game. The Dogs honestly had a great comeback win from the Ghost Riders. So
it was awesome, yeah. And I was saying it all last season, dude. He's one of my favorite players in the league.
He's not just a great player, he's a great person.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah,
and he doesn't get frustrated easily, too. Sometimes you'll see when guys are losing, they get diminished.
Sweet finish of the day brought to you by Ash's Bakeshop with that alley-oop layup. I am sorry, Josh, but you don't see a lot of alley-oop layups for Mike these days. So I love that he had that for him, and that's a highlight. He needs to post that one.
Yeah, you saw him smile a little bit, too. He liked that one. Oh, E-Boss can't get it.
Look up, look up.
Oh, finds Dallas too late, but Dallas makes the most of it, but can't hit.
Great job by Ish with the rebound. He was the only one back for the Gorillas, by the way, too. They need to get back on defense.
Oh, Dalla almost got the steal, but
from the Gorillas' last game, too, it's like you can tell they like got a little angry at each other during the game. And there's going to be repercussions of just them in the group chat kind of like, getting a little frustrated at things happening. So I hope they can like pull it together and come back into this game because the Dogs started off very well.
I feel like you can't get a little bit of. Oh, hold on. I feel like you can't get mad at each other. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's a short season, so if you have one bad game and you make it to 2 to 3, this 2-0 start, they can go to 2 or 3 real quick. So they need to like figure something out that like works for all of them.
Yeah, but they're still 2-0,
What's up, family?
You don't want to create that tension between the players, especially,
Yeah, especially like it's a short season, so if you have bad chemistry and you don't like each other after this game, it can derail your whole season. And also, I wanted to say Santi is in, first time for the Dogs. Me and Santi been competing against the Dogs the past like 3 seasons together. It kind of feels weird to see him in a Dogs uniform. I love him, but it just doesn't, to me, it just doesn't look right. But he's a great addition for the Dogs. AJ just left for personal reasons, so he wasn't able to attend any more games. So that's a great replacement for them to get Santi.
It is a very good replacement. Yeah, it does have a mullet now.
I call it the rat tail. He comes back from Colombia and he said, I want to be different.
He's a dangerous three-point shooter, really good with the ball.
The thing with Santi to me that's going to fit with this Dogs team is like he doesn't need the ball to score. Like he can spot up in different places and get his shots up. Like AJ with them is he kind of like beg for the times. Like Santi, he doesn't beg for it. It just shows up to his hands and he just makes some buckets.
He gets himself open too. He does a really good job at that. Ish!
Great job by Ish.
Good take. He's a brolic player. He'll get in there.
I mean, he was most improved for a reason. He had a great season last year. Hopefully he can keep it up this season.
Oh, good three from Mike.
This is one of those Mike games that's like, he's telling Yusef like to shut up. Because last week he just talked the whole podcast, so.
Yeah.
So I feel like Yusef right now, oh, there it is. He's going to try to get his get back. Mike is that type of dude to like remember stuff. Like he's like an elephant. He remembers things and he's going to bring it up during the game to get in your head.
Santi looking for his first three, can't hit. Now it's Yusef taking it all the way and gets it.
Sweet finish of the day, brought to you by Ash's Bakeshop. Oh, and they got a quick. That's Dogs offense right there. That's Dogs basketball. They give up a layup and they get it right back.
And they have the players to do so.
Oh yes, for sure. They have speed. Oh!
Sweet
made the number one pick fall. Oh no!
Brought to you by Ash's Bakeshop. Oh my goodness.
Slip and fall. Brought to you by Amont Law and Sweet finish of the day. We had a duo of sponsorship shout-outs. Wow.
That was a great take.
Yeah, 1v1 said that looked like him out there.
Looking like last season's Panthers-ish. Just taking it in, scoring.
Yeah, the Gorillas need that, especially off the bench. They need, oh, Yusef doing Yusef things.
Gets the ball, denies the jump ball call. Uh-oh.
Good pass.
Ish, and gets it in! Yeah, Ish is starting to warm up here.
See, look what happens when Yusef looks for his teammates. Good things happen. Yeah, that's not the matchup you want. You do not want Omar on Dom. I mean, that is a mismatch that you call a mismatch. That's like me in a race against Usain Bolt. I'm just not winning that one.
Yusef.
Yeah, you got to give the ball to Ish. He's in rhythm.
Pat Klein. Back to Yusef. Look
Great
at the Dogs,
team.
yeah. Look at that. Man, you could tell they did their homework. Good finish by Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Even with the ninja headband, I love it. With the CeleLation logo, dang, Mike. I mean, being the owner, you get your own special merch. Oh! Slip and fall brought to you by Amont Law right there with Yusef falling for the loose ball.
Man, these games.
Well, we do. I can't say the B word anymore because people's feelings get hurt. So we got fool of the day. Yeah, Chris Scalco. We haven't seen any fools yet. I mean, it was a little foolish how Dom fell on that Ish crossover, but that's about it.
Man.
Got the Parker or we got the ad read? Which one we doing?
No, we're doing Parker on the sideline.
What are we doing? We're doing me? Okay, we're back. All right. Ish. Can we talk about Ish's rise in the last 2 seasons? Most improved player last year, well-deserved, and now he is playing a fantastic season for the Gorillas, playing that spark role, that 6-man role for them. I don't think he's missed since he's come into the game right now. Steady hand in the offense, but also subbing Yusef out allowed everybody else to kind of ease into their game a little bit better. Dogs, again, playing that back and forth, that two-way offense and defense that they're known for. So until the Gorillas can step it up on the defensive end, they're going to hold a lead. What do you guys think?
I kind of agree with that analysis right there by Parker, our sideline commentary. I mean, Dogs, they've won, what, like 3-4 championships in a row just by playing this brand of basketball. So if they keep it up, I mean, they can be contenders for another one this season.
I agree. And the adjustments done by Mike, it's just really good.
Great take by Dom. This might be one of those games for him.
You're talking about the Dogs last season coming out 0-5. Then Mike kind of switched things around and they made it all the way to the championship game. It was insane.
Well, what changed for him was the trades.
The trades, exactly.
He made a couple trades mid-season, and then it changed just the whole season around. It brought a new energy to the team. Like bringing in Montel last season was just huge for them. I know Jerry's a great player, or G, but Montel, which is a better fit, and sometimes fit is more valuable than talent.
Yeah. The Dogs always looking for a way to win, and I feel like that's very important in their game.
Foul on the floor. The thing with the Dogs this season is their depth. Like they need like the Jay Nolas, the Bergs, the Chans, the Dallas to contribute to the game. Because it feels like at times they're very top heavy. So like if the other dudes make some plays just like this, like good stuff will happen.
Oh, Santi, his first three as a Dog. And that pass by Jay Nola was important.
Yeah, like I said, the role players, they do good stuff. It helps the Dogs for sure. Great take by Ish.
And I've been watching Jay Nola in his Instagram stories, man. He's practicing every day. Oh my goodness, three
Ish
bricks of the
like
day.
a
Brought to you
bulldog.
by Zane The Realtor.
Ty. Great pass by Omar.
Pat Klein takes the three and hits it.
We got assist. Do you have an assist of the day?
Brought to you by Insurance Elevated.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Omar right there.
Andre Berg from three, and he responds.
I already knew that was going in when it was in the air. The Berg, man.
I guess he does better without the bandana.
No, I need him to bring back. He needs a blue bandana this year.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, the Dogs are just exposing Yusuf's tunnel vision right now.
Yusuf takes a step back three.
No.
Can't hit. Passes it to Ish. Ish taking it in and gets it. Oh my goodness.
Ish is their best player right now. Like
he could be that guy. He could be that the player that you need.
They need him this game. Like Chef isn't doing much. Yusuf is bad Yusuf right now. So
I just want you guys to take a look at the size of Ish and the size of Andre Berg. He took it in with no kind of fear. Bro.
Well, Berg is taller, but Ish is wider. Sometimes the width beats the length.
Man.
We got Chef in, we got Cass in, we got Dallas in, and we got Nick in for both teams. So this is a big moment to end the half for both teams right here.
Santi, another three. Can't hit. Yusuf. Good
Great
pass.
Assist of the day brought to you by Insurance Elevated. If Yusuf just keeps moving the ball and trusting his teammates, good stuff will happen. Great shot by Santi. I already knew that was going in. Like, I've been saying that since he was 14 years old. Like, I already know that's going in.
That's what I like
Bing
about
bong range for Yusuf. Oh! His first one for the rule with his name in it. This is his rule, and he finally made one. Oh, Berg, he said he wants another one. Oh. Break of the day. Break of the day brought to you by Zane The Realtor. Oh. Finally. Yusuf just loves saying bing bong, and he finally makes one from the range that he created.
Do you think he gets comfortable there now?
Well, I don't think so, because he's not shooting from the range again.
Yeah, he's not shooting from the range, so you gotta take those.
Great pass by Santi to Dallas. Great take. That's a great take. Oh, that's the fool of the day brought to you by Yusuf. I know it's Chris, he has a song out, but I just got to say brought to you by Yusuf, because Yusuf's most likely going to be fool of the day. Just with his antics and all this other stuff, it just makes him I would say, like, you know, Shaq being a fool, they got JaVale McGee as the face of that. Yusuf's the face of fool of the day. What we need to do is like have a reel of like the fools of the day or like fool contenders, and then at the end of the season we just do like a compilation of the different fools of the day and reactions and stuff. I feel like that would be hilarious.
Oh, that'd be great.
Great take.
And gets
One.
it in.
Yeah, we got a continuation, so that's a great take right there by Chef. Yeah, the Gorillas, they need to finish this half strong to maintain this game because it can get away from them real quick by the way the Dogs are playing. The Dogs are just playing fantastic basketball today.
They need to watch out for Chef, too. Because he could pass, but he could also score as well.
Yeah, he's one of their dangerous players.
Let's go, Dogs.
Can't hit there.
Yeah, they need a couple stops right here. The Gorillas, they want to come back in this game.
Dogs passing the ball.
Yeah, that's Mike's shot. Oh, Nick. Oh, good hustle right there by Nick. Oh, good steal by Dean.
Great steal by Cheddar Goblin.
Man, Yusuf.
Great pass. Oh, great hustle by Mike.
Mike Scalco almost runs into me. I'll get you kicked out of lead for that.
And he kind of knew that. They went over the podcast and they said that, Yusuf said that Dean is like his Klay Thompson.
Wow.
So it was a good job by Mike to shut that down.
He can call that his Klay Thompson, but he needs to give him the ball. You can say all these things.
Yeah, that's what they were saying in the podcast. You can say all of it, but actions speak louder than words.
Exactly.
Kenny looking.
Hey, but he tried. He tried to get it to him. Klay Thompson shot. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, that's a forced shot. That's Dean saying, I haven't touched the ball for the past 4
it's
possessions,
accurate.
so I need to get one
It's accurate. Klay Thompson shot, right? It's accurate. 0 for what, 13 or something?
I mean, he had that late in his career, but Dean is not that old yet. Dean can contribute very well. Honestly, this Gorillas team is very talented.
There he
They
is.
Figure it out. Great job by Dean. Break of the day brought to you by Zane The Realtor. Great pass by Nick. Dish of the day brought to you by Insurance Elevated. That's Dogs basketball. Transition breaks with easy layup. Oh,
Man,
exactly.
horrible turnover right there. In a game where they're behind.
Nah, Yusuf was in bounds. That's an inverted whistle, right? Not inverted. That's a whistle that he shouldn't have done.
Somebody come to the box.
I don't know how to say that word.
It is a 10.
An accidental whistle.
Sit over here. Come join me. Come hang out.
Oh, here comes Fool of the Day. He's coming out.
Wow.
Right past the box. Right to the scoreboard.
Wait, so is he in the penalty box?
He's in the penalty box.
Okay, Yusuf in the penalty box
He
for 1
kicked
minute.
the penalty box. I think he's in the penalty box the rest of the half.
You're right.
Good take.
Yep, this is what Dogs do. They just push in transition. You need to get 2 back every time on the Dogs. If not, they're going to make you pay.
Santi,
Just
that's
like
a
this.
dangerous three.
Oh,
Gorillas,
great hustle by Santi.
28 seconds.
Great pass by Santi to
Dogs
Dom.
making the most of it. And this is why this penalty box rule is so interesting. It's a 4v5.
Penalty box.
Great job by Ty.
And I think it really does test the players.
My thing's
You know what
like,
I'm saying?
if you're the 5-on-4, why not go for layups every time? You have one extra person. Just cut to the basket and someone's going to be open. Just like that.
Kyle Korver.
Yeah, the penalty box can really sting, especially in this moment.
Teddy pulls, beats the buzzer.
Oh,
big shot.
beats the buzzer!
Big shot right there by Chef.
And that brings him to within 6.
Amazing.
And with that halftime, we're going to go to our sponsors.
Whether we're shipping across the country to your home or delivering to your Walt Disney World Resort, Ash's Bakeshop is here to help with all of your cookie cravings. With over 100 million views across all platforms, Ash's Bakeshop's viral jumbo cookies have taken the world on by storm. Each cookie is hand-topped and comes in a variety of unique flavors that rotate each month. Along with cookies, we also offer brownies, blondies, and cookie cakes to help you celebrate any occasion. To learn more, you can find us on all social media platforms at Ash's Bake Shop or head over to our website ashesbakeshop.com to learn how we can add a little extra sweetness to your day.
This is Zane The Realtor. I'm your go-to guy for all things Central Florida, here to make your Florida living dreams into realities. I'm all over the place. I'm going up north towards Ocala. I'm going west towards Lakeland and Tampa Bay. I check out homes out east towards Melbourne, Palm Bay. I'm checking out all the most beautiful homes and the best deals here in the Central Florida area. area. So if you're looking for a home, you know who to call. Zane The Realtor. I get buckets in the housing market, and I get buckets on the basketball court. Please reach out to me. My information all over the screen here. Check me out on social media at Zane The Realtor. Let's go Goblins.
We're back for the half. We had a great read from our sponsors. We had the beautiful face of Zane as one ad, and then we had the beautiful face of Ash in the other ad with amazing cookies. So if you missed out on that commercial, that's on you. But we got this second half. What do the Gorillas need to do to come back, Josh?
They just need to play team basketball. You know what I'm saying? Limit the mistakes, limit the turnovers, and just play team basketball. Keep passing the ball, find your open man. Do this right here. Oh, man, can't hit, though. And this is what they need to stop doing.
Yeah. I just think they need to send 2 back every time. If not, that's going to happen.
Yeah. The defense has to be up to par, you know?
I also think that the Gorillas need to limit the use of antics. I feel like every time he has like an antic, it goes wrong.
And Yusuf has that mindset where he's like, he even said on the podcast, you know, he said, F the defense, you know. I think this league is all about offense. And then Mike was quick to say, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, defense does play a big role. And I feel like, you know, Mike has proven that. It's not all just offense, you know. You got to have it well balanced. And I think that's what the Dogs are doing better here.
Yeah, I think he brought up the Mambas are the highest scoring team, but they also gave up the most points. So, I mean, you need a little bit of defense to win the game. I know my team's probably the lowest scoring team, and we're still 2-0 because we give up the least amount of points.
Yeah.
So sometimes winning just contributes to just doing the right things, and the Dogs are doing the right things today.
Oh, yeah. 52-43. Chef with the ball. Finds Ish. Been having a great game so far.
He's definitely been a bright spot for the Gorillas.
Yusuf pulling from 3. Splash! Oh, my goodness.
Did he show the... I don't know if anyone realized what the 3 was for. He pointed to the sideline, the 3, and no one was there. Great rebound by Mike. This is what the Dogs do. They push in transition. Good pass by Dallas.
That's
a
what
great
you get out of
finish by
Dallas.
Mike. Sweet finish of the day brought to you by Ash's Bakeshop. You know, the co-owner of the Ash's Bakeshop, making cookies day and night. Oh, that's he tried to take a charge. I think that's a block. He had to take it like, he had to face him with his chest. He kind of went to the side.
Did he set his feet? I couldn't see.
It wasn't like his feet was set. It was more like he went to the side. He was a little bit, he's a football player, so I don't know why he was a little bit afraid of the contact. If he just took the contact from his chest, it would have been a charge.
You heard it from the best.
Well, I used to take a lot of charges, and they hurt, so that's why I stopped.
Yusuf.
That's not even a 4. Yusuf just doesn't like shooting from his own range. He just wants to create his
And he
own
made
zone.
it. That's the crazy part is he made it. He can make another.
He could, but he just doesn't like putting his feet in his own zone. I think what we need to do for Yusuf to know where's his range is just to put his face in every square, just to know where he at, where he needs to shoot at.
Can you imagine just
4 Yusuf faces on the floor?
On the mat. Or yeah, on the floor.
That would be so scary. That would be more afraid for the children.
Just a picture of him spitting on the ground.
No, a picture of him praying.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, different picture in each.
That would be hilarious. Ashes has amazing ideas.
Oh,
Great pass.
Santi.
Oh, break of the day brought to you by Zane The Realtor. I need a dunk, Cass. Hey! No dunking allowed on the sign, but it doesn't matter because we're a different league.
E-Boss playing aggressive. The Dogs call a timeout.
No, that's a great timeout because a dunk can change the whole momentum real quick. But timeout read.
Yep. We'll go to J&J Family. They're our favorite social media couple. Josue and Alyssa and their 3 adorable children showcase their everyday life in comedic videos. Make sure to follow and subscribe on all platforms at J&J Family _.
Hey, that's my teammate right there. Support the channel. You got, I think it's J&J.
Yeah, his whole family is here.
The whole family is usually here like every week, which I love. They're very supportive on Josue, and Josue is very supportive on Alyssa as well on her goals and endeavors in life. So they're just a really good people to be around. So I'm very glad that they're part of our league and just one of the sponsors because Watch their videos. They're actually really funny.
And it makes the game here that much more fun. You got a crowd that cheers you on. You got a crowd that reacts to everything. And sometimes that can give you motivation and momentum.
Also builds the league.
It does.
Because if you hear that background noise like during the games on a big shot or a big like turnover or steal or a dunk, it's cool to hear like a huge crowd like it's a NBA.
Fan base, yeah.
Great cut.
By Dallas, man. Tyreek just lost him there.
Yeah, they're just exposing the Gorillas right now. Just doing backdoor cuts, moving without the ball, and, well, exposing Yusuf.
Yusuf taking it up and then gets the foul.
Yeah, you can't go in the paint with the choo-choo train there. That's a big boy to go at. It probably felt like he ran into a brick wall.
Yusuf will sacrifice his body from time to time to get either a foul or get that 2-point play.
The thing I commend about Yusuf is he doesn't mind sacrificing for the team, like his own self and body, but sometimes it kills the team in ways because they need him out there on the floor.
Right.
Big screen right here by the choo-choo train. I need him to roll. Roll, Chan.
Oh, man.
Great take by Dom.
Dom is just, he's playing a really, him and Corbin are playing really good games here.
Great steal right here by Nick. Great pass by Nick.
Oh, man.
If we had like a team play of the day, that's definitely a team play of the day. Great steal by Nick. Great pass to Dallas on transition. Just great basketball all around.
Oh, air
break
ball.
of the day brought to you by Zane The Realtor right there. I mean, I guess his team just wants to shout out Zane because they're doing a lot of bricks out there.
It looks like the Gorillas are starting to shoot themselves into a slump. Yeah, the bench. Look at the bench. No energy, just depleted.
I'm telling you, last week it was the same thing. I know they won, but sometimes you lose winning. Like, they lost because they just didn't believe in themselves after that game. Like, some of them even said they shouldn't have even won the game. Like, the Panthers looked like the better team. The Gorillas, of course, pulled it out and won the game.
It seemed more of like a mistake from the Panthers' part than it was the will to win from the Gorillas side. Yeah, I agree.
But are we going to Parker?
Yeah, we'll go to the sideline reporter, Parker.
Hi, guys. Good to see you. Again, I think coming out of that timeout, Dogs need to reaffirm, hey, we're a defense to offense team first. We've seen it the whole time. Huge unselfish plays. I mean, everybody's making the extra pass. I think that's the difference right now between the Gorillas and the Dogs. Gorillas got to find this together. Yusuf's got to get his head on right for them to make this a game. Again, 14 minutes. We got 14-32. 13 points. That's doable, but they got to start hitting their open shots. They got to start taking easier shots, too. Back to you guys.
And just like Parker said in the podcast, actions speak louder than words. Yusuf was talking about, making this more of a team ball. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he could pass it a lot more. He's a really good passer. So I would like to see him facilitate the ball a lot more.
If the Gorillas adjust, they could come back into this game. In this league, no lead is safe. We had teams up 20 and still lose the game, so the Dogs got to keep it up as well. They can't let down the gas.
14 minutes left in the game, and there it is.
Was that 4 or 3?
Down 10 now.
That was a 3.
That was a 3.
Yusuf doesn't like shooting from his range. It's a 3.
Nick, can't hit there.
Break of the day brought to you by Zane The Realtor. Great pass by Yusuf.
Pat Klein can't hit. You got to make those.
Yeah, they got it. They can't make too many mistakes if they want to come back in this game. Great.
Yusuf is sneaky.
Chance should have went up with that.
Yeah, he had the size and everything. Back to Mr. Bing Bong himself. Can't hit. Santi with the rebound. Wow, he jumped high.
Great pass by Santi. Great finish
assist of the day brought to you by Insurance Elevated.
Again, the team playing more like a team is winning this game.
Brisky taking it up and in. Good take by Yusuf.
Yes, they're still in this game. They just need like 2 or 3 stops.
They can't give that shot to Santi.
Oh, man.
That's his bread and butter.
Man. I mean, Santi just fits in so well with this team because you can have all this chaos going around and it doesn't affect Santi's rhythm. Like, Santi will just find his rhythm, going to his spot, and just getting his shot whenever he wants.
And the Dogs like to pass the ball. And that's his game. He's open. He gets open all the time. As long as the ball is in movement, he's always dangerous.
Great take again by Dom.
Look
Great
at that.
hustle
Look
by
at that.
Santi.
He's
Like
so
I said,
dangerous.
all this chaos can be going around, and Santi just finds the right spot at the right time to get an easy bucket.
He's locked in on the ball at all times.
Omar for
shoots
three.
the three. Oh,
break
can't hit.
of the
It's all right
day,
though.
Brought to you by Zane The Realtor.
I'll give him that one though. He hasn't shot all game. I think that was his first attempt, if I'm not mistaken. So it's all right.
I just think he wanted to shout out his friend. That's all it was. That's why he missed it. He wanted to shout out Zane.
Mr. Hokage.
Fool of the day brought to you by Yusuf yelling at his coach. I don't think that builds team chemistry right there.
No, it does not.
Santi again. This is another.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Santi is just one of those zones right now. I've had him on my team, so I've seen him multiple times. Like, if Santi's in that zone and you keep giving him the ball, he can go from 0 to 20 real quick.
Good take by Yusuf, but a huge pickup for the Dogs and Santi. He just plays really well from the three-point line. Such a dangerous
In my opinion,
player.
this pickup can make the Dogs a championship contender.
I agree. Dalla taking it up and in. They're doing it on both sides of the court. They're playing good defense. They're taking it in. They're shooting threes. It's hard to compete with a team that's doing that.
But most importantly, the game plan that Mike drew up is exposing the Gorillas. Like, you can say all this, and they can play good ball, but look, like, they're collapsing on Yusuf every time and making him take difficult shots. And just making him take difficult shots is hurting his team because no one on his team's in rhythm.
Other than Dean, look at the teammates.
Like I said,
What do you see? Frustration.
well, Dean is also frustrated as well. Like, I can just tell by his body language. He's just a good guy, so he's not going to show it. Like, he's going to go pick up Yusuf because he's not a bad teammate.
Right.
But, like I said, that's what you do on the Gorillas.
You gotta find your open man, and
Exactly.
you know, Ebos is just such a good three-point shooter, and he's big too. Like, you gotta get into his hands. You gotta find into Dean's hands. You know, he is taking the ball in and scoring and putting them at the free throw line. But look at this, can't even make those. I think you just gotta find your teammates at that point.
It's more like I said before, the Dogs are playing team basketball, and the Gorillas just aren't.
Right.
That's why
Look
they're
at
winning.
this. Jay Nola from three.
Great hustle by Dean. Look, Pat wide open. See? It's like stuff like that. Just people remember it.
Good pass, but at what cost? You know, it could have gotten there a lot earlier, and you could see that Ebos wanted that.
I think Cass is just frustrated he missed the layup more than anything.
Could be accumulation of things.
But it's like you can just tell by the body language. This is the biggest thing to me. It's like me as a coach, when I see my bench have that kind of body language, it just shows us like you're not really like trying to win. You're more focused on like other things going on. Unfortunately,
These missed free throws are really killing the Gorillas as well.
another one. Oh,
Good rebound.
do we have Juan on the live mic? Interesting.
Pass. Oh,
hustle.
man.
But that's still slip and fall brought to you by Amont Law.
Yeah, he twisted his ankle, it looked like, and makes a three anyways.
Hey, he hustled and he made a three. Great stuff happens.
9 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. There's still a lot of time. Oh, Dom gets the and one.
Yeah, I think I said before the game, Dom didn't have one of those games that solidified him in the league. This is one of them games right here.
I wish I knew what the stat line is right now, but he is going off right now.
I mean, he's one of the catalysts to why the Dogs are up 15 points.
It's a mixture. It's him. It's the ball movement. Santi hitting the threes. You know, Dallas doing his thing. It's a lot of. It's just an accumulation of everything. Just great team basketball. Mike's done a really good job at just coaching his players.
Great hustle by Dalla.
Look at that. You can't teach that.
Great
sometimes.
pass by Santi. Oh,
Oh, man.
Of the day. Brought to you by Zane The Realtor.
Uh-oh, Yusuf. Oh! Dom says, I'll do it by myself. Oh, my goodness. That's a sweet finish of the day brought to you by Ash's Bakeshop.
Yeah, that's the famous Yusuf two-step right there.
Yep. Slows down, puts everything in slow motion. But is it a little too late? Down 15.
The lead is never safe in CeleNation. You can be up by 20 with 4 minutes left and you can still come back.
Yusuf takes a shot and hits it.
Like I said, the lead is never safe, but you got to play some defense.
Do they call timeout? What's going on?
Yeah, Mike called a timeout. I don't think he saw Dom wide open in the back. I think he just wanted to slow it down because the Gorillas aren't in rhythm.
That could be a smart move. Take him out of rhythm. You know, slow the game down by calling a timeout.
No, it was a smart timeout. It's just I just don't think he saw Dom wide open down there. That's all it was. I think he would have let that go if he saw Dom wide open.
And I think
I think we got Parker.
Yeah, ready for a sideline.
Wow. Screaming. I love the layout play over by Pat. Gets immediately rewarded. Takes a triple. We love to see it from Pat. Didn't really cut into the lead much. They're still down 12. But that's some life from the Gorillas. Again, plenty of time. 12 points, 8 minutes. Less time than 14 minutes. That's how math works. Numbers are bigger and smaller. Dogs, again, still playing really well. Still playing together. Playing strong defense. Taking easier shots. And passing the ball better. So usually that leads to a win. But they got to close this one out. Gorillas aren't going away, and Yusuf's a psycho. That's what I got. All right, next.
I wonder if Yusuf tries to take the bing bong shots, you know, take the fours. He's hitting these crazy threes. Might as well try to hit it from the floor and bring him closer.
Yeah,
Risk it.
Yusuf can win you the game, but also Yusuf can lose you the game these last 8 minutes. Because he can take the next 4 or 5 shots and miss them, and then Dogs can get 4 or 5 wide open layups.
Yeah.
So I think the Gorillas just need to work together as a team and get the best shots possible.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword for sure.
Great take by Dala and one.
Yes, and one.
I already knew that was coming. Yeah, Cass isn't so quick on his feet to guard against a big. More than likely, the guard's going to win that matchup. Yeah, that should be an and one. Yeah.
Oh, they didn't count it?
I think they went in to discuss it, and then now they're counting it.
High-scoring game for the Dogs.
Honestly, almost every game has been high scoring.
It really has.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. One.
Oh, we got the clock's not running. There we go. I think Dre just fell asleep
what
right
a
there.
questionable three by Yusuf.
See, that's the problem. Yusuf can win you games, which we've seen before. He's won a championship, 2 championships, but he can also lose you games.
And by losing you games, it's not just the missed shots or the crazy plays. It's more or less that your team starts to grow cold. Your team just starts to faith in you. And you could really see it in their faces. They're just looking around. They don't really want to say much.
It's more like Yusuf winning and losing you games is not like on him. It's more like he's getting his teammates frustrated because they're not getting the touches and you're not in rhythm.
Right.
So you can just see in their face they're all frustrated.
Like yeah, he hits that three.
But look at the bench. No one's cheering. No one cheered. Nothing. Everybody just sat there in disbelief that he made that shot.
Oh man. While the Dogs just consistently just score at the other end.
I mean, the Dogs are just in rhythm. They're on pace for 100 points. So they're just playing fantastic basketball. Like I said, Santi's just a great addition to this team.
Oh man, can't hit it, but
Great
Ebos
job
is
by
there to
Cass.
save Yusuf.
Yeah, Cass is playing a really solid game. They just need to find him the ball. I mean, he's a walking mismatch out there on the offensive end because he's just so tall.
He is.
And they have the height. Like Ty is athletic, Cass is tall and athletic. They're just not using them. Yusuf is just using Yusuf.
It is a single-digit game, though.
It's a 4 right there. But again, look, Yusuf didn't hustle for that board.
Brick of the day brought to you by Zane The Realtor.
Great hustle by Mike, though.
Great pass. Tyreek
extra.
out to Ebos. Ebos for 3. Oh, can't hit. Uh-oh.
Great job by Santi. Great hustle by the Gorillas.
I like how Ebos came back. He's a good hustle player. Deep 3, can't hit. And I feel like they should
Great
stop
hustle
taking
by
those.
Chef.
Start finding your players. Ish from 3. Oh. Tyreek.
There you go, Ty. I think that's, and they didn't get back on defense. They're all jogging back, and the Dogs get an easy layup.
The thing, like we've been saying, the Dogs are just playing at a certain pace, at their rhythm.
If you've played the Dogs before, and I've been playing Mike for the past 4 years.
Oh, Bing Bong Rage can't hit.
This is their style of play. They want to push you up and down the court, and they want you to get tired and make mistakes. Because once you make a mistake, they're gonna get a layup from you every time. I played against him so many times in Sully games and CeleNation. I mean, it works because he's won so many times. Oh, backcourt.
Oh, they called it. He stepped on it before he could stop it.
It's a smaller court. So it's tough to like get your footing. Like we just went from the bigger gym to this gym it's a completely different mindset kind of.
And with the pace of the game, it's hard to tell where you're at on
Big
the court.
three right there by Mike.
Man.
That's Lakeside Mike right there. I always make fun of Mike, and I only say this because I love him. I call him Lakeside Mike because he gets attribute boosts at Lakeside Park. But he's getting his boost here in Winter Park.
Another way to boost yourself is by getting some good food. And at Francesco's Restaurante and Pizzeria, their boutique Italian scratch kitchen represents the best of the Mediterranean. Indulge in a tapestry of rich and vibrant flavors straight from the heart of southern Italy. Make memories and celebrate life as you enjoy the signature flavors of their authentic hand-tossed pizzas, classic Italian pasta, and seafood that's perfectly paired with wines for an experience that is sure to delight.
Hey, Josh, I'm going to commend you on that. That's a great transition. Great transition. Oh, my goodness. Full Sail education right there.
It's tough sometimes. I got to read it quick.
Hey, but all I got to say is that trans from boost to boost, wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. It's like dogs basketball right now. Wow.
They are playing like that. Wow. Up by 12. I think the most they got it to within was 9 points to try to make a comeback, but
I think at one point they brought it down to 6.
they did, yeah.
And
actually,
then
you're right.
And then after that, it was just done because I think they forced a couple shots. At halftime, they went down to 6, but by Chef's 3. And it's been dogs basketball.
Oh, good take.
Great take by Chef. Sweet finish of the day. Brought to you by Ash's Bakeshop. Buy some cookies, please.
Look for Yusuf to turn up the defensive intensity here with 4 minutes left in the game.
But the thing that they're doing smart is they're wasting clock. They're slowing it down, running some offense. Like, it's beneficial because they're up by double digits. Great pass. Nick, yeah, it's not his shot. I mean, he made 2 last week, but that's not his forte. Great ball movement.
Another point attempt and can't hit.
Great hustle by Ish. My thing is, like, it's crazy. Like, the Gorillas did this trade for size, and they're getting killed on offensive rebounding. Great cut.
That's something that's confusing me too. I mean, you have Tyreek and Cass.
And you're not using that size.
Oh, Yusuf gets the foul.
It's Yusuf using Yusuf.
It really is.
Yeah, he's skydiving out there for sure. I mean, he's definitely the slip and fall of the day, brought to you by Mont Law, because he's always slipping and falling and twirling and going like a top.
Oh my goodness,
the free
he's
throws
missing
are
all
killing
these.
them.
Yeah, they really are. Oh, and the turnovers at that.
Great move by Nick. Great pass by Nick. Another offensive rebound.
And that's it right there.
Yeah,
I think that's the nail in the coffin. They're just.
We can't say it yet. It's only a 12-point game. It's still Cele League.
I'm gonna say it early.
Don't do the commentators curse. We don't want that now for the dogs. Let's just say that helps put the nail in the coffin, but the fat lady is still not singing.
I could hear it from here.
She's warming up. Let's just say that. She's warming up her vocal cords.
And it sounds nice.
But this is a big win for the dogs because this for now gives them sole possession of first place in their conference.
And just a bad take. Looks like Yusuf came down bad on his ankle.
And Dom, I wanted him to dunk that.
Oh man.
Great steal by Dalla. 2 great plays by the double D connection. Dallas with the assist to Dom, actually triple D. Dallas to the assist to Dom, and then Dalla from the steal and now getting fouled. We got the triple D connection right there.
You're right. And when you said they were on track to score 100 points, you weren't kidding. 91-76. The dogs just took off.
Hey, the dogs, I could be wrong, but this could be the first team to break 100. I don't know if season 2, the gold and the blue championship broke 100, but this could be history right here. The first team to break 100 points.
Good pass. That's the assist of the day. Brought to you by Insurance Elevated. Oh my goodness. Behind the back pass. Great job. Another steal for the Dogs. They're just playing great
Mike.
defense.
Come on,
Mike for three. Oh, can't hit.
Great pass again.
Oh,
Blocked
good block
by
from
Chef.
Chef.
Nick just went up too soft right there. Great pass by Chef.
Yusuf's taking a three. Can't hit. They just grown cold.
Yeah, it's just look, even their body language right now on the bench. Just look at all of them. Dean is leaning back.
Yeah, Dean is just.
Ty looks in disbelief. Omar has a towel on his or shirt or something, and Zane has his hands behind his back. Like he's not even talking.
They're ready to get up.
They're ready to go home.
Yeah.
Like Zane's usually very vocal on the bench. Like he did that with the Goblins last year. He was very vocal. It's like, and even on the court, like heads down, faces in disbelief. Like, I mean, I
think they weren't expecting it to be this hard. I feel like they were expecting it to be more of a back and forth battle, a close game, wire, but it really wasn't. It was just the Dogs taking the lead and expanding that.
Yeah, they never looked back. But again, I have to commend Mike's game plan, which honestly is my same game plan that I had in my head against them, is make Yusuf beat you. Don't let the ball go to anyone else. Double team, trap Yusuf. Make Yusuf be the catalyst of why they win. And if he gets down early, he's going to start forcing shots.
What's the talk going to be like in the locker room heading home today for the Gorillas?
It's just team basketball. They got to play team ball. They got good talent. It's just they're not playing team ball. Great job, Jay Nola. Oh my goodness. Break of the day brought to you by Zane The Realtor. Great steal by Dom. Come on, Berg. Get another one. Oh, good pass. Oh, break of the day again. Are we going to break 100? Probably not by this pace. Those two layups probably would have helped us break 100. Oh, great steal by Pat. Pat still not giving up. I commend Pat, because any other player would have just let that pass go, but Pat is playing to the final whistle. Like, I commend him. What's crazy to me is, like, I know they're still building chemistry, but Santi had like one quick spurt, but it's like he didn't really make that big of an impact after that spurt, which he's very talented. They figure it out, and Mike figures out how to use Santi.
It's going to be dangerous.
This team's looking like a championship contender.
It looked like they just wanted to test the waters out with Santi, and he performed well.
Wow. They're back on track. They're back on track to break 100. I would do it. If I was them, I would do it.
Let's see if they can do it.
Oh, he got fouled. Ish is down. To me, Ish was their best player today, and he's down. Okay, I hope he's all right.
Yeah, I think Ish was definitely one of their best players today. Ebos did everything he could to play a very rough game.
Yeah, Cass had a good game. Ish had a good game, and that's honestly, to me, the only two bright spots in this whole game. For the Gorillas, the Dogs, honestly, is their whole team. They just played well. Team basketball, great defense, pushing in transition. Like, they played amazing today. A+ effort. A+ for sure.
Yeah, if we're giving a team grade, we're giving them an A+ for sure. They just played really good basketball.
Oh, break of the day. I feel like that's the post right there. Break of the day brought to you by Zane The Realtor.
And Ash, how does it feel seeing your team, flourish, seeing it?
Ash is more worried about the outcome when she goes home. Come on, we're on pace. Go for 100. Frickin' Jay Nola. Jeez Louise. Off the backboard to who? For 100.
100. Oh, can't hit.
Dang it. We will not reach the threshold yet, but great game by the Dogs. 96-81. Great win for the Dogs. First loss for the Gorillas.
Great game. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Joshua Gonzalez, joined here by Tone, and we'll see you next game. Go ahead and give us a like, a follow, and hit that notification bell.